Hey guys, Tightrope here, and today we're doing an armored support build for Afrika Korps. This one is a bit closer to the standard meta build, I will say that, but I still throw in a bit of spice, so let's see how it goes. So first off, I'm starting out with 3 Panzergrenadiers, just to have a strong infantry base. The recon cars are still pretty popular, the 4x4, the Dingo, the Weasel, so I'm not a huge fan of the Crud at the moment. And I want a strong base of infantry for later on. And we're going to be going for a bunch of side grades for them later on as well. So might as well invest into 3. Can't really afford to go for 4 with the manpower issues Afrika Korps has. Maybe if you're playing Italian combined arms with the double LMGs, but that'd probably be the only situation you could do it in. So yeah, 3 Panzergrenadiers. Then we're going to pop down our first tech structure, the Light Support Company. Once that's up, I was usually going straight into fire support elements and then trying to get the Flakvierling out. So ideally you would get the Flak out and this would be your initial build, but if you had a rough early game, which is quite easy to have happen, especially if you're getting chased away by something like the 4x4, this may end up being delayed, and in those cases you may want to go for an anti-tank gun before the Flakvierling. This is, if you're struggling, fuel's been delayed, the Flak's going to come in quite a lot later, build an anti-tank gun. It can help you fight back against the Dingo or, whatever light vehicle they have. Odds are, with the meta at the moment, the allied players most likely going to be going for a bunch of light vehicles, Stuarts, Greyhounds, Chaffies. So the anti-tank gun is going to scale later on, so it can help you maybe kill their light vehicle and scale into the late game if you're off to a rough start. But usually you want to go straight for the Flak, try to get that out as fast as possible. After that, I was usually going for the Panzerjäger Call-in. This is what you do with Afrika Korps. You need those AT rifles. But, I wasn't being very aggressive with the half-track. If, I didn't have an anti-tank gun like we don't at the moment, and they had an ultralight, I would use this, go chasing, hopefully knock it out at this timing. But if not, that's fine too. I generally maybe even just drop the Jägerlights out on the front line, and then back the 250 into base and just use it as like a med truck, as a make-do med truck. Not really trying to use this in combat at all. And then after that, I would go for the Pak 38. So this is kind of your early fighting force, your early composition. You got the Flak, which is just really strong at the moment. I think this is kind of maybe Afrika Korps' like best early game unit. The suppression it can spit out, very helpful against like riflemen who can really bully your Panzergrenadiers without the support of the Flak, and can fire on the move, benefiting a lot from like the burst changes at the moment. Seems to be like be able to shoot out of range because of the way that they tweaked bursts. Maybe I'll do a video about that later on. But yeah, it's mobile, big damage, and if you get it to Vet 1, you get this armor piercing ammunition, and this allows it to fight back against the enemy light vehicles. So, you do have to play with it quite conservatively until you get the Vet 1. Otherwise, you can get absolutely bulldozed by the enemy lights like the Chaffee or whatever. But once you get this, you can fight back somewhat. And because it also slows, maybe that can help lock the enemy's unit into place so that your supplemental anti-tank can help take it out. But yeah, because of this, you do want to try and keep some munitions floating with this build typically, with either to go for this, or maybe to use the tear gas round, or, later on we will be taking grenades ideally, so having munitions available for anti-tank grenades from your Panzergrenadiers. So you don't want to just invest everything into, Panzergrenadier LMGs. Try keep, maybe about 60 munis float, so you can react to the light vehicle threats. So after this, you need to react to what your opponent is doing. If they are going to be spamming light vehicles, you're probably going to have to build a second anti-tank gun, unfortunately. But if not, even if they've maybe gone for 2, if you're feeling confident with your positioning, you manage to get quite a few mines down with your Panzerpies, so you're feeling quite safe with your Flak, you can now maybe go for the Veteran Squad Leaders upgrade and for the grenade package. Kind of comes down to what they're doing and what your manpower situation is like. Can always be a trouble with Afrika Korps, the manpower. And now we're looking through the Battlegroup. Usually I was going for the penetration boost, because I feel like superior fire drills, I don't really notice that much of a difference from the boost up machine guns, but you do notice a big difference from the penetration. You know, late game, if you're fighting these like easy 8s, having the extra pen from this really makes a big difference, helping your Panzer 3s fight back against the easy 8s. So yeah, have to go for veteran gunners in my opinion. And I was trying to squeeze out a flame tank at this timing. Ideally, you might have like a second anti-tank gun as well. You also may want to bring your second anti-tank gun in from a call-in, or if your opponent has gone for, you know, anti-tank guns or double anti-tank guns at this stage, you may want to go for the LAIG call-in. As I said, you have to react to what your opponent's doing. And yeah, the flame tank, it's not incredible, but you know, it's just some firepower. It also has some anti-vehicle with flame blind at Vet 1. Can help you fight back against the opposing light vehicles. If your opponent is like spamming chaffies, probably not the best. But you know, against Stuarts, it's not too bad, and against Greyhounds, you're fine. So this can, you know, just tide you over, help you, you know, fight back against your opponent's infantry, especially, you know, if you're up against like bar riflemen. Some extra damage from the flame tank can really come in handy. And yeah, get a second anti-tank gun. Probably get a LAIG call-in maybe. And similar story here. Just, you know, dropping my weapon off, whatever it was, whether it was the anti-tank gun or the LAIG. Okay, that's some great pathfinding there. And just leaving these two 250s in base. And what I was doing is I was putting them on a control group, control 5 in my case. So then when my units were back at base, I'd hit 5, hit tab, hit heal on whichever one had heal available. And if I had a bunch of units back at base, say I would go like attack, move, and then I hit 5, hit stop. So then, you know, these guys would, you know, drive forwards a little bit, but quite an easy way to keep them on base, use them for healing, since to my knowledge they don't have any handbrake functionality like a lot of the other med trucks. So yeah, eventually you plan to get Panzer Army Command out, and then go for a Panzer 3. And just spam Panzer 3s. You know, if you've got some manpower spare, try get emergency repair kits. I'd say that's probably the highest priority. You know, I typically wasn't going for vehicle survival package to help keep my Flak and Panzer flame tank alive. I was getting by without it, but if you guys like this ability, feel free to get it. You might want to consider it maybe instead of the grenade package. But yeah, just spamming Panzer 3s in the late game. You got a pretty good fighting force here, as long as you manage to keep everything alive. So yeah, that's basically the build. So it's good. And the rest of the battle group here, I did try the command tank out, you know, just going like pure call-ins, flame tank into command tank, but didn't go too well. So yeah, it's just going battlefield salvage. Well, from flame tank, I'd go for vehicle awareness, Panzer Storm, Stuka anti-tanks, and then battlefield salvage. Do it in that order. Yeah, in the late game, this is your ace in the hole, really. Stuka anti-tank loiter. And quite often on my Panzer 3s, I would not upgrade the machine gun, just so I would have munitions for this, because this ability is so OP. And with Afrika Korps, you often need this late game, because, you know, you're struggling for manpower. It's hard to keep up unless you manage to get some cheesy wipes with these planes. Still very broken. But yeah, if you want to play this slightly more meta, just don't go for the flame tank. You might still want to go for the penetration boost, because I think it does boost up your Flakvierling, so it can help you against the light vehicles. And then go vehicle awareness, Panzer Storm, Stuka anti-tank loiter. Go for an early Panzer Army command into the Panzer 3s. Just forget about the flame tank altogether. So yeah, that's a look at the build. It was reasonably successful, as you would expect, closer to a meta strategy. But yeah, the linchpin is really the Flak. Helps you out so much in the early game. I think it's carrying OKW, Afrika Korps.
What do you need?
And yeah, try get some mines down, of course. Try just have your units supporting each other. You know, you have to have your anti-tank guns, your Panzerjägers, your Flak all in the right positioning. You might want to like try bait the opposing light vehicles over some mines. Try to get set up in a corner somewhere. It's up to you. But yeah, it requires quite a lot of support play, similar to like the Flak half track from OKW in COH3. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoy. Got a great game after this.
Grab your gear. We're heading out. Working on it. Orders? Start filling. Pioneers will secure the location.
Panzergrenadiers have been mustered.
Won't be long. Ready on your word. Tooled up and moving. Halting. Secured. Resources are ours.
Panzergrenadiers standing by. Capture point. Confirmed.
You have problems? Boys, we have movement orders. Panzer pioneers standing by.
Panzergrenadiers have assembled.
Make it quick.
Stand ready.
Captured. Shall we
What was he
fortify?
playing? US, was it? No, Brits.
Make it quick.
I think I checked.
Territory
It's as good as ours.
Panzergrenadiers moving on.
Maybe with this build, I should put both of my half
Stand
tracks
back position
on
done.
one hotkey, like Control 5, and then that'll make it easier when I have to heal. And just hit 5 and then go like tab, or whichever one's got the heal available. And on top of that, if I'm moving
What do
units
you
out of
need?
base,
My men have secured the location.
Panzer pioneers
Moving
have
on.
taken the location.
You have
I
everything in
can
order.
You have
Over.
problems, we have
We've done
answers.
this 1,000 times. Right, man?
hit stop. And just
Move up,
drag
Panzer
everything here,
pioneers.
right click,
Capture duties.
5, stop. What I'm going to try and do.
Ready for orders. It shall be done. We've done this 1,000 times. Willing and able.
Panzergrenadiers have been mustered.
Here. You need Panzergrenadiers.
Mustard?
Panzer pioneers standing by. Let me guess.
Panzergrenadiers have been
Territory
secured.
secure.
All quiet.
A capture point is being taken from us.
Rollers, fire! See cover! Tear that flag down! Now! Ready. Willing and able.
Orders.
Resources liberated. What do you need? Raise this flag! Now!
Territory sectors are isolated. We must reconnect with them.
I'll take the lead.
Follow me in.
Got our
One
Vickers
at a
inside the
time.
building.
You have something for us? Ready for orders. I
Nope.
want eyes from the
Orders.
highest point you can find. The enemy
Jawohl.
is pushing through here! Please light on fire! Orders in. We have a heading. Men, with me.
Stand ready.
Retreat! Yes, retreat! Panzergrenadier locked and loaded. Let's move.
We're losing grasp of the victory point.
He's got clip! Panzergrenadier high!
Now the war. None can stand in our way.
Follow me! Grab a window!
A strategic point is being... We have lost control of a victory point.
Panzergrenadiers, move! Pick up those speed! That almost hit us! Move! Holding here. What do you need? Marching! With haste! You get there!
What do you need? Those resources.
Territory overrun.
Pioniere respect. I'm hit.
Anything else for us?
Come on. Location captured.
Panzergrenadiers await orders! Ready! Enemy ground!
Jawohl.
Panzergrenadiers pulling out of combat! Clear the obstacle! Move!
Starting requisition of light support elements.
Orders incoming! Retrieve those supplies!
Down and clear.
Enemy troopers are pushing the line!
Only one model down though.
Panzer pioneers stand
Commander!
ready.
Ready for orders! Traveling light! Panzergrenadiers, closing distance! We cannot take these losses!
We have new units available from our light support company.
Pick up those feet! We say that is done! We'll be able to once more!
What?
Panzer taking enemy territory! Hey, down! Fall back! Panzer Grenadiers!
Looking forward. Did you guys see the announcement that I was reference to my title?
That'll be clear, Commander! Pulling out of combat!
Pretty good, right? I'm going to decrease the size of the tactical map.
The Fox's finest. Retrieve those supplies! Gentlemen, get welcome to the
Dingo's holding up better against the small arms than I
Kriegsmarine is
was
looking like a
expecting,
sweet
if I'm
deal now.
honest.
Grenadiers relocating.
Reinforcements.
Proximity alarm near our fuel point.
This time around we're going to go for armor piercing because
Experienced crews have been called forth to lead our mechanized forces.
this is costing me too much manpower.
Panzer Grenadiers are fully replenished.
Ready. Let's go find some trouble. You have- what's the
MG-34 is
problem?
on the way. Gentlemen, welcome
Get
to the
moving.
front.
Quick
Enemy
march.
forces have taken our territory.
Wait.
We have vehicles available in reserve.
We hold it. Panzer Grenadiers, you have something for us?
Hold up and move. You can rely upon us.
What do you need?
Our capture point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Troopers are pushing the line. Fox's finest. Here.
Securing resources.
Orders income. Glory. Say the word. Upgraded. Panzer, pull back. Panzer Grenadiers.
Territory sector lost.
We must not fail. Ready. Panzer Grenadiers relocating. Locked and loaded. Let's move. Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
Orders.
We found the front
Taking
line.
that location from the enemy.
Ice front.
He's going to get roasted here.
Commendation. Just what we deserve.
The victory point is being taken from us.
My men are veterans. Don't be clear. Flak down. Fall in. To me.
Oh shit, I managed to fucking finish planting that.
As ordered.
Finish capping my fuel rather.
Our fuel point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Come on, marching. With haste.
Panzerjäger are reporting in.
Vehicle here. Working on it. What are you taking enemy territory? With haste. Come on. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Good. Ready forward. We have a heading. Men, with me.
The enemy have claimed our sector.
You're on control 5,
can do that.
control 6.
What do you need? Taking enemy territory. Start filling those sacks.
Ready. Falling back to the rear. Orders incoming.
Good cap, good cap. AT gun next.
The Fox's finest. Here.
Yeah, we can keep capping with this guy.
Securing enemy ground. You have glory away. Fall on fire! Coordinates received.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Pulling out of combat. You have something for us?
Don't think I'm healthy enough to stay there any longer.
Capture.
Victory point lost.
Fall back. We're needed at the rear.
Receiving a machine gewehr.
AT gun.
Get us moving. 20 mil. Driver back in your seat. Pull over. The Fox your way. Prepare for counterattacks on the line.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
250. They're wounded. Help them.
There's the heal.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by. Securing enemy ground.
3 command points are available. We have a battle group open. Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Waiting for 4 command
Ready.
points.
Willing and able. Locked and loaded. Let's move. Seize
Ready
move.
on your word.
Wait.
Enemy territory ahead. Brace yourselves.
Pack crew is reporting in.
Okay, so next we go for the 6-man P-Greens.
Standing by. 250 standing by. The Fox's finest. Keep your weapons ready. Enemy territory ahead. Ready forward. Enemy
Proximity alarm near our capture point.
Grab your air. They're heading out.
Commander, enemy infantry. Don't let
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Let's shoot them! Ha ha!
Eager dropped everything and engaged and become under fire.
Flak driver!
Order the
Come
retreat
on!
goes there. You have orders.
Contact with enemy panzer!
He's got two of them.
Jawohl!
Make it quick. We'll get
What
it
do you
fixed.
want?
Right, boys? You have something for us? Ready. Capturing location. Won't be long. You have problems, we have answers.
Such a shithole.
Mine's late. Right where you asked.
Grenadiers standing by.
You have something for securing territory. Panzer Grenadiers be ready to fire as soon as
Our munitions point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Forward element! We're engaged!
Weapon crew here.
Orders received.
Stand aside. Clear Hansa pioneers standing by. Laying mines here. Prep them.
Alarm! Put off the gas!
My men have
Territory lost.
Shit me!
Panzer Grenadiers closing distance. Panzer Grenadiers ready.
T-grenades next.
Move! Pick up on speed.
Sucker fucking move this thing!
Heavy fire! We need support! Double time!
Commandant? Come on, men!
Loud and clear, marching! With haste! Ready on your word. Laying mines here. Prep them. Pack and confirm.
Fox's finest. Here. Ready for orders.
Ready. Willing.
Panzer Grenadiers relocating.
Pack the pistols. Grab the spear.
20 people advancing on your coordinates!
Proximity alarm near our strategic point.
Retreat! Clear for retreat!
Like the new one, big head.
Minefield completed. Now we wait.
Our forces hold strong. The advantage is ours.
Weapon, we have orders!
They're moving along further!
Don't tell us what they did! Anti-tank gun!
I missed!
Flak vehicle out of action.
Fucking cunt!
Heavy fire!
I fucking missed the kill shot, dude! I feel like I just got giga scammed. Unreal, dude.
Anything exciting out
Win
there?
this war on our ass. Keep our men fighting!
Fucking sucks.
We have Flammpanzers available to rout the enemy from their holes. Flammpanzer 3 is reporting in.
I just got giga scam right there, dude. Missing the kill shot. Story of the stream so far, unfortunately.
Victory point is being taken from us.
Flankpanzer has move orders.
Close but no cigar there for me.
A munitions point is being taken from us.
Panzer pioneers fully bolstered.
Expect an ambush.
Upgrading.
Flankpanzer is moving.
Victory point under enemy control.
Fire! Crew, taking damage!
Enemy forces have claimed our sector.
Oh my god, what was that? Special coordinates, what that is.
Orders, we have a heading.
We have vehicles available in reserve.
Everything in order. Forward then. The fog locked and loaded. Let's move. Orders. Repair what we can. We need to get it moving. Boss.
Hey driver, do not take any risks. Got it? I hate sitting on driver. Flankpanzer displacing. Ready. Don't wait for permission. Fucking drive. The sooner we can run. Don't let that infantry close the gap.
Panzer Grenadiers, away! Orders incoming. You have orders. He escaped.
Pack 38 is entering the field.
Come back! Hold back!
Panzer, forward this way!
Pack and it will be done. We can.
Flankpanzer, we're moving! Macho, back in your seat!
Drop everything and engage.
Flankpanzer waiting on you, Commandant!
Panzer, engage the
We're
front!
stopping!
Drop everything and engage. If I come under fire.
Flankpanzer, the driver!
Listen up!
Hold the line! We cannot take these losses!
We have lost the squad of Panzer Grenadiers.
Say the word! We'll get there!
Hey, don't come back!
Commandant, we have command points available to us.
Ready to fire as soon as we engage.
Driver, buckle up! We don't have any coordinates!
Heavy
Follow me!
losses!
Flak, we have a heading! Let's
Load
move!
up! We're moving into a combat. Beginning rolling.
Panzerjäger, advancing!
Waiting on get this panzer rolling!
Hold on fire! Stick full back!
Right.
Panzer Grenadiers!
Enemy target ahead! Into position! Back! Back! Back us up! Flankpanzer needs
Can't
orders!
get one yet.
What do you need? Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy. Confirming enemy points at 300 and dropping. Enemy has taken a victory point.
12 fucking HP, dude.
We have command points that should be used.
Shift fire! Shift fire!
Consider it done!
We have promoted! Punch back! Back! Back us up!
Fucking hell.
Ready! Crew, get to it! Orders. The Foxes follow my lead. They're heading back to the enemy ground.
How is it even at 12 HP, you know?
Get to ground!
I hate reverse,
How is
driver!
that possible?
Commandant! Now be clear, Commandant! Go, go, go! I want the grenade of that position!
Did you hear that, crew?
Panzerjäger, fix what you can!
Pack gun, ready. Pistol. Ready for orders. We need to get it moving.
Jump in the building to the
Our
night.
strategic point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Are ready.
250 standing by!
What do you need? Loud and clear, Commandant. Ass is outside.
Crew!
He's got the Churchill, that's the
We
problem.
have been cut off. Re-establish a connection.
It's just gonna go no tick. Straight into Churchill.
With haste. Eager to get started. Drop everything and engage if we come under
Notice a pattern between what I really hate.
How many times was
No tick coordinates.
Fire! Weapon team acknowledges.
We're not expecting trouble, right?
Fire fast.
Forward! The sooner we can use this fuel, the better!
Job well patient.
Let's infiltrate fire!
Command points are available for use.
Flankpanzer displacing! Watch your head! Go first! Don't let them flank!
Floodlight shifts in our favor.
Turn back up! Reverse!
Retreat! Move to retreat! Down!
Move now!
Make it
Eyes
quick.
open!
Flankpanzer, turn the lights on!
You
Want
have
anyone
problems,
behind
we
us?
have answers.
Driver, reverse! Give us some space!
Let's move order! Go! Panzerjäger here!
We are losing grasp of a strategic point.
Hold here, crew. Wait. Done this 1,000 times. Ready on your work. Repairs
Watch
needed.
what it be.
Territory secured. All quiet.
We are losing grasp of a victory point.
Out of here! Run!
Something for us? On me. Retrieve those supplies.
I hate sitting on all this fuel!
Weapon crew, eager to dig in.
Victory point lost.
Start saving my munis.
Grenadiers standing by. Do it.
Proximity alarm
the
near our
planes now.
munitions point.
Finest. Here. Glory awaits, men.
Panzer 3 on station.
Panzer on standby! Panzer 3 will get there! Panzer is moving.
Panzer coming tight!
I think I'll go for the IG core next.
We're losing grasp of the capture point.
Under attack! Into position!
Our weapon inspection as orders. Faster!
A victory point is being taken from us.
Slow! Slow now!
Territory lost.
Infantry firing at us!
Waiting the word. They're wounded! Help them!
Forward! The thing is sweating like a pig in here!
Get that door in! Get it
We have lost control of a victory point.
The enemy is moving through here!
territory.
Just don't wait for permission!
What do you need?
Fucking drive!
Orders! Hold up! We're moving into a combat.
Stop! The order's coming!
Fire!
Front Panzer! Front Panzer! Panzer across! Reverse!
Panzer Grenadiers, call in! To me!
Mike, we have work to do!
Taking that location. Don't be clear, Commandant! Enemy forward!
There's a sweeper on that.
Territory to capture! Follow me, crew! Pulling out of combat!
Panzer 3! We driver!
Well,
Seize!
understood.
Leichtes Infanteriegeschütz is on the field.
Standing by!
Commandant's orders!
Get it up and running!
Panzer here! Forward!
Package
Keep
will be
base!
done. Make it quick. Laying mines here. Prep them.
Panzer 3! We hear you! Understood, Commandant! Yes, sir!
550 standing by!
here, bro.
Back us up!
Ready.
Keep
Ready
rolling!
and aiming.
Down! Can't win this war on our
Gentlemen,
asses!
welcome to the front.
We're moving! Otto, back in your seat!
Squeeze in a machine gun on these guys, I guess.
Panzer 3 is e-driver!
Panzer
Ahead,
Grenadiers
full.
standing by. More running. My crew are crew. Get on it. Ready. Willing and beginning rudimentary repair. The front line.
Panzer 3 will get there! Relocating. I want your weapon inspection as we move. Left place! Don't waste our ammo! Hold everything! Silence!
Alright.
Panzer Grenadiers upgraded.
Acknowledged!
Pack gun ready. Combat patrol.
Ready for
Be
orders.
Ready for
Repairs
anything.
Come on, man! This way!
Panzerjäger, awaiting
Driver, throttle up. We don't have more days.
Yeah, I do have sweeper on that. How did I get hit by a mine over there?
Straight from my
Accidentally disable my mine.
Panzer ready! Relocating. I want your weapon inspection as we move.
Command points need assigning, Commandant.
Loud and clear, Commandant.
Panzer waiting on you, Commandant.
Pack and load up.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Sweating like a pig, throttle up!
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Keeping up heavy fun.
Get away!
Medium Panzer's ready. Under fire! Under heavy fire!
Victory point under enemy control.
Fire at you.
Commandant, it will be done!
Retreat. Left step. Ready.
We're taking hits! They're pissed!
Panzer Grenadiers with me, men. Run over, kill us. The capture drill. Panzer Grenadiers, closing distance.
Luftwaffe forces are available to harass the target area.
Waiting the word. Loud and clear, get there. Mark my field. Halt. Shielding.
A fuel point is being taken from us.
Panzer 3 is eager to
I'll
move!
take the gun.
550 standing by! Light are wounded!
Keep us waiting. Retreat.
Panzer 1 driver, reverse. Give us some space. Panzer 3 is eager to move!
What do you need?
We're losing grasp of a victory point.
Them.
Wait order!
Territory is now in enemy hands.
Second tank in the build.
Repair what you can. We need to get it moving.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Pack and gentlemen here. Welcome to the gun.
Let's get back up as soon as I can.
You have orders. Countries, what you can. Pack gun, be ready to fire.
We'll
as
auto
soon as we
repair
hear.
next, I guess.
Waiting on you! You are free to engage at will!
What is it?
right.
Screen! Barrage on the way!
So V compromise armor. That's what I'm going to need.
We're listening. I hate sitting on all this fuel. Punch driver, ahead full. Reverse driver.
Panzer 3 is awaiting orders.
You calling for Panzer 3? Panzer 3 brigade ready. Get everything stowed. Now, medium Panzers ready.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Secure that location at all costs! Enemy target confirmed. Right to restart on the way! Enemy on sight! We have orders!
Driver, do not take any risks. Got it?
Anti-tank gun!
Enemy has taken a victory point.
Understood. Will be done.
There's like 7 circles on my screen right now. What the fuck am I looking at here?
Driver, reverse. Give us some space.
Ready.
Medium Panzers ready.
Enemy forces hold all victory points, Commandant.
250, standing by. 250, standing by. All these half tracks and you can't give us...
Panzer relocating.
Anything exciting out there?
As we move.
The Fox at Lowry awaits men.
The enemy is pushing through here!
Orders give plenty of ground to cover.
Engines, driver. Fuck it up. I don't have all day.
Enemy
Everything and engage. Come under fire.
300 points remaining. Say again, 300 points remaining.
Moving fast! What do you need? Fire Bill! Bring them down! You must obey! Fight! There are too many of them! We're taking casualties! Retreat! Back to base!
The Panzer Grenadier squad has been cut down.
The sooner we can use this fuel, the better. Where's the fighting guns? Watch your head. This ride's about to get rough. Hey, halt! Hey! Driver! Halt! We're moving.
Commandants are available for use. Come Panzer 3, failing to reporting.
Panzer's ready. We have a heading.
The Black Prince has been slain. A Panzer 3 has been struck.
Pulling out of combat! Well, no one's asking you to climb the day!
What will it be?
Alright. I guess we can go for another call-in. So wings.
Assault Grenadiers have been assigned. Permission granted. Battlefield wrecks shall be salvaged for resources.
Lost one of my P greens as well there. I think I go for a third Panzer 3 and just go for all in next. Over business.
Proximity alarm near our victory point. We're losing grasp of a victory point. We have lost control of a victory point.
Marching orders! Ready for beginning rudimentary repair that damage.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
7.5 centimeters or fuck you!
I code meets orders.
It's patched up.
Driver,
This will hold you for a while.
we don't have all day.
The Fox is finest here.
Cover when we come under fire.
Panzer 3 is awaiting orders.
Eager to move. Panzer is moving.
Panzers get priority.
Stopping everything.
5 hold here. Can't win this war on our asses.
And loaded.
Back us up.
Panzers, we have work to do.
Take cover! Keep pace with me!
We have only 250 points remaining.
Taking that location from the enemy. Get the men in order! Down! Rolling! Ready on your work. Piling sandbags, as ordered.
Taking enemy cannons! Keep us
Ordnance
waiting!
received!
Let us keep up! Securing enemy ground! Receiving orders!
Loaded retreat! We have to retreat!
Relocation!
Engaged! Forward! Driver!
Done.
Weapon and crew!
Jawohl! Stop, pioneers!
Close! Too close!
Medium, we're moving! Retreat will be done! Control! Slow down!
Kennedy! Shift fire on enemy troopers!
Panzer back! Back! Back us up! Following orders! Reporting!
Right, partner! I can't give in! Glory away! This isn't right!
Our munitions point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Reporting!
Proximity alarm! Near our capture point.
Fighters awaiting orders!
Confirm orders! Commander! Initiate repairs!
We're losing grasp of the munitions point.
We'll get there! Right! All of you! With me! Get ready! Panzer Grenadiers taking heavy losses!
Closing the distance!
Panzer Grenadiers
The enemy have claimed our sector.
Hey, IG smacking them up close range, boys. Be pleased with how that's going.
Panzerjäger!
The enemy is resilient. They currently have the advantage.
Orders! We have a heading!
Panzer pioneers
Let's move.
standing by. The Kriegsmarine is looking like a sweet deal
no
now.
way here.
Weapons prepare the load. We have to move.
Assault Grenadiers here. Returning to base.
Might be time to lose one of these half tracks.
250 Slava! Unit ready? Go, get us there!
Leave that one over there. I think I only really need 2 for healing, right?
Panzers relocating! I want your weapon inspection as we move.
That's how I feel about it, at least.
Waiting on you!
Gonna squeeze in. How much is a salt green?
The battle shifts in our
8.
favor.
Can't quite get it unless I lose.
You found warriors!
Ready. Willing and able.
Panzer reverse, driver!
What do you pulled up and moving? Taking that location from the enemy. Coming through.
Lose again.
Stay move! Pick up those feet!
Engines running!
Panzerjäger! Taking location!
Ready for orders.
A victory point is being taken from us.
Panzer rolling! We're not expecting trouble, right?
Ready to keep it
Proximity. Enemy forces standing at 200 points and falling.
Move order! Go!
Panzer 3!
A strategic point is being taken from us. Territory sector has been claimed by the enemy. We are losing grasp of a victory point.
Understood. On it.
Panzer on standby!
Panzerjäger! Awaiting rounds incoming!
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Grenadier! Better than nothing!
Panzer is moving! Panzer 3 looking for trouble! Input driver! Panzer taking it! They're bent!
A victory point is being taken from us.
Reverse! Hey, just stop! New orders coming!
Voll Grenadiers! Henry!
Panzer ready!
Eager Panzerjäger attack!
Victory point under enemy control.
Panzer 3 will get there!
Blind those bastards!
Waiting on their heaviest! The advantage is all ours! Back up! Reverse!
Pack and be ready to fire. Artillery engage.
Medium Panzer is ready!
Load up. We're moving.
Medium, we have a heading.
Control.
Let's move!
Got anything from us?
Capture point. You have Panzer pioneers confirmed. Orders and do it. Prepare for counterattacks on the line.
It's just literally better in terms of manpower, even though I don't want the half track to go for it right.
Assault grenadiers are reporting in. No communication from our Panzer 3.
Five out here! Can't win this war on our asses!
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy. Enemy down to 100 points. Confirm. 100. Victory point under enemy control.
Quickly! Order!
Our assault grenadiers
Oops.
have been killed.
Fire! We need support! Flashing! Retreat! That'll be clear! Retreat!
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Driver, first up. We don't have one aid. Yes, sir.
Enemy has taken a victory point.
Everything and engage if we come under
Enemy infantry! Giving us the wall!
Consider it done.
Come on, back up! Reverse! Panzer! Reporting! Keep it moving! Reporting! Halt!
Watch for us! Glory away! Don't expect them to give it up without a fight!
Stop!
Our forces are down to 200 points.
We've secured that location! Capture and hold! Faster! Push it! Not another step! Keep us waiting! Pack gun ready!
Panzer is ready!
What will it be? Listen up! Move on to that point! Secure it! Listen up! Capturing location system, right? All fire! On it!
We have secured position! My crew... We have capture orders. Unorthodox. No complaints from us.
Oops, I think I told them to stop a long time ago.
Enemy forces down to 75 points. Panzer 3 on station.
Newfound
Yeah,
warrior!
exactly.
Panzer 3.
Let's see what you're...
How many times have we thrown it?
Men, work with me!
Reporting! Panzer 3! Panzer 3 is engaged!
Grenade!
The victory point is being taken from us. The enemy has only 50 points. Victory is within our grasp. Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Anything from you coordinate! Follow me!
We're losing grasp. Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Group, we have Flak to do!
Heavy losses!
Be ready to
What will it be?
as we engage!
Retreat! Back to base!
Territory lost.
Tear the load! We have to Fox's finest here!
Victory point lost.
We're moving!
Pack gun, crew, get on it!
Eager to go! Infanteriegeschütz! You have orders for us?
Another Panzer 4, I think.
Panzer und Panzer! Fire! What will it find?
Enemy forces have taken our territory.
Orders incoming!
Standing by!
Panzer, get this Panzer rolling!
Weapon team fully reinforced!
Light vehicle ready? 5-0, standing by! Keep more men fighting!
My crew is back! Back!
Really, a lot of input delay here. It's really hurting me right now.
Drop everything and engage if we come under fire!
Come on, man!
We have lost control of the victory point.
Retrieve those supplies! Contact with infantry!
Maybe another assault green's the right way to go.
We are losing grasp of a strategic point.
Right, he's hit! Move order! Go!
Panzer relocating. I want your weapon inspection.
Fox's finest, securing enemy ground.
Proximity alarm near our strategic point.
250 cap, I think.
Await orders. Capture orders. Sure.
Standing by.
Our territory is in enemy hands.
Follow me.
Consider it out.
We're stopping.
Keep alive. Look out. On that target.
Panzer 3 on station.
I'm hit.
Standing by. Capture orders.
Panzer Grenadiers await orders. Hold back. Panzer
Guns are empty. Clearing airspace.
Allied forces have 25 points remaining.
eager to dig in. Christoph, grab the spear. Controlling. Raising the point.
Medium, we're moving. Back in your seat.
5 standing by. Keep the fire back.
They're fierce.
Need to have backup.
250 has been destroyed.
Panzer 3, back. Back.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Let's move. Help them.
Panzer 3 is eager to move.
We'll leave nothing standing.
Panzer 3, we hear you. Under fire. Infantry.
5 standing by.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Waiting on you. Medium Panzer is ready.
Capture orders.
Reporting. Panzer 3. Panzer fire. Clear breach. Load and beat. Back up. Reverse.
What do you want? That territory must be ours.
Assault grenadiers are reporting in.
Flak, capture that point.
No communication from our Panzer 3. Confirmed. We have 100 points remaining.
We're eager to move. You need to have Flak. That territory must be ours.
We're moving into combat.
Our enemy is faltering. Only 10 points remain.
Location. Jawohl.
250 standing by.
Panzer 3 is eager to move.
Good job, we're
They
fixing.
will get there.
I move. Capture that point. Quickly. Get us on the back. Hello. That's Flak.
What? Fucking snare never went
We
off,
have
dude.
outboxed the enemy once more.
GG. Phew, that was a tough match. The planes bailed me out hard. That's what you got to rely on when you're up against these kind of builds. The planes, the OP planes, the only thing that can save you. Yeah, it was stressful. It was very stressful. But yeah, once I got the vehicle capping, I could make use of those 250s from the call-ins a bit more effectively. It started working all right. LIG call-in was a good choice. That did a lot of damage to him. Really helped me through the mid phase of the game. Yeah, my Panzer 3s rather, were kind of struggling a little bit against his infantry because I didn't upgrade most of them with machine guns.